Hey everyone. So I thought that I'd jump on a live today because I have something that I want to share, and in particular, there's a few people who have been wanting to know more about this, and I'd actually planned to be traveling quite a bit over the next few weeks, and I was planning on showing this to several people in particular. Giving them a demo and an experience of this. And since I'm now not able to do that, I thought, well, this might be kind of the next best thing. So I want to show you what I'm doing here and give you a bit of a visual demo. And I just thought I might as well share it with everybody, with my whole network, because, there might be others out there who this could actually really help. Okay, so I have my frequency therapy device here. You can see that it's a wearable device. So I'm not hooked up to anything at all. It works via an app on my phone, which is connected via Bluetooth, which is awesome. So I can actually walk around my house while I'm giving myself frequency therapy. So loving it. So I used to use a really, really expensive frequency therapy and biofeedback system when I was in practice as a naturopath, and this is like a simplified version of that. So the tech has much improved over the years, and we can now use this every day in our homes, So we're able to offer people with this far more benefit, I feel, because it's more accessible, it's more affordable for people than, going in for regular sessions at, $120 a visit. And I always felt that it would just be great if there was a simplified and more affordable version that people could just use at home that could really aid them towards more self-awareness and healing, more self-responsibility, for their health and their wellness. So as you can see, I've got two cotton pads here, and they're actually wet. So this is for conductancy, and the app will actually tell you when it's conducting properly. So I don't know if you can see. No, too much reflect, isn't there? But the app actually tells me that it's conducting really well right now, which is awesome. So it will be all white in a certain area. And so what that means is that we know that it's working. We can see it really, really easily. And it actually goes dark if the conductancy is not there. So if you need to add a bit of water, or if you need to drink more, if you're a bit dehydrated, that sort of thing. So from the app, we can actually select all of our programs. So there's 144,000 specific frequencies contained within the programs. There's, I think, around 120 particular programs, depending on the model. And it is a biofeedback device. So what that means is it's constantly adjusting to the individual on a cellular level. So every 10 seconds, it's measuring the cell. So it's using a combination of frequencies, and that's delivered via what's called microcurrent. So the machine itself has, it's got a little quantum processor in it, and it actually scans the membrane of the cell, what frequency it's at, and then it prioritizes in terms of relevancy what the body actually needs to accelerate its natural health, its natural healing processes. So pretty awesome stuff. And the other thing too is it's self-adjusting. And so, what this means is that it's a much safer option for treatment for a lot of things. And it does have a 100% response rate, to varying degrees for people because it is so individualized. So I've noticed lots and lots of different really powerful results that people have experienced with this. It shifts 50% of chronic back pain injuries, is the current statistic, within 20 minutes. And so it can also help you to shift things like emotional blocks, allergies and sensitivities, realigning the auric field, the chakras, our whole energy field. So I'll give you some examples. So the Pure program, this is one that actually helps the energy field to recover from the bioenergy effect of, environmental toxins, toxic exposure, and a lot of other negative factors that we're just in contact with on a day-to-day basis. We have a program for energy when we need a bit of a boost, release. This is a really beautiful program that can work on many different levels, but it's actually the most powerful one for releasing and shifting pain for people. There are specific learning programs. There's healing programs for every part of the body, really. So I've got the program for eyes running at the moment for eyesight. And there's specific disorders, so issues like migraine, depression, anxiety. There's programs to help with our sleep. What else? We've got nervous system balance, different programs that help us balance the effects of stress, mental balance, programs that help you work with emotions. So as I said, I've been running the eyesight program only a couple of times this week, 3 times actually, and I'm seeing improvement in my eyesight already. So I can actually read the small print on my phone without glasses now, and I couldn't do that a week ago. So that's been awesome. There's immune system, hormones, everything you can imagine, really. There's a frequency program for it. There's a protection one as well, which is really important. This helps to offset negative effects of electromagnetic radiation and stress. So it's not going to block Wi-Fi and 5G signals, of course, but it is going to bring the cell back to the frequency that it should be, when these things are throwing the frequency off every day. And we've already seen, there's people who are super, super sensitive to electromagnetic stress. And we've already seen some really incredible results with this, with reducing that hypersensitivity to electromagnetic radiation, which is something that's actually becoming a lot more common. So there's programs to support the body to remove toxins. You can work specifically with the meridians and chakras. You've got additional therapist programs as well, and scanning functions available too. And so we're seeing this working really, really well in practice for therapists, in conjunction with their usual healing modalities, because it's just going to be so supportive to every other healing modality under the sun, really. And so the science of it, just to give you a bit of an idea, for all you nerds out there like me, the science basically is that, the cell ideally has a voltage of around about 70 millivolts, and this will give it enough energy to function well, communicate with other cells, etc. And then, in the course of disease, the voltage will reduce and reduce and reduce until we start to develop pain and inflammation. And then I think it's around the 15 millivolt mark. This is when the cells can start to mutate and, into tumorous cells. So that's in a nutshell, just to give you a bit of an idea of how it works. So I can see a few people jumping on. Hello. Feel free to say hi. Hi, Di. Hi, Kay, Justin, Janet, Jenny. If anyone's got any questions at all, let me know. I'll do my best to answer or get the information for you. And I'm really looking forward to a time when I can actually share it in person with some of you and give you an experience of it as well. And I feel that at this time in particular, it's such a powerful tool, especially with, uncertainty around the availability of some of our natural health products. And, traveling with natural products can be an issue too, when we can travel again. So personally, I'm really, really excited to have this for our family, going into potential lockdown, so that we're always going to have a way to help ourselves with our health, no matter what. And for this time especially, I just feel so passionate about sharing this because it is just a time when we need to become more self-aware, more empowered with our health than ever before. And I just feel that this is a really beautiful tool to do this. So I'll wrap it up there, and I hope you guys are all staying well and looking after yourselves, staying calm, and I'm sending much love to you all. Bye.